In the last lesson, we learned about comparative adjectives. Today, we're going to learn about other comparatives. Let's start with comparisons with as. We use the structure as, adjective as, to say that two people or things are equal in some way. For example, are you as fast as your brother? In the mountain, I felt as free as a bird. When I saw him, he was as tall as his father. This structure can also be used in negative sentences. Look, the weather in England is not as good as in Spain. With this sentence, we are saying that the weather in Spain is better than the weather in England. What's the weather like in your country? Is it as good as in Spain? Now, let's look at comparatives with the. We can use comparatives with the to say that things change or vary together. Look at these examples with the more and the less. The more I know you, the more I like you. The more I water the flowers, the less beautiful they are. The more you study English, the more you learn. So, let me continue teaching you more English. Let's revise comparatives with ER. As you saw in the previous unit, 80, we form the comparatives of one-syllable adjectives by adding ER. For example, the comparative of short is shorter. So we can say, Henry is shorter than his father. Remember to use than in comparative sentences. Look at these other examples. The Arctic is warmer than the Atlantic. London is safer than New York. The Jumbo is slower than the Concorde. The Pyrenees are lower than the Himalayas. Finally, let's look at some examples of other comparatives. The film wasn't as good as the book. Henry isn't as tall as his father. The more I practice English, the fewer mistakes I make. The more I see her, the more I like her. The more water I drink, the healthier I get. The more I work, the less time I have to be with my children. The more I play tennis, the better I feel. Now, your English is surely better than it was before this unit.